What's going on, homies? It's your boy Two Times in the building once again. And I'm here to give y'all this recap, man. Thursday through Monday. Let's start by saying the Bucks and these Eagles. Eagles gave them all they can handle. For a short-handed team, they played pretty good football that day. You know what I mean? Like, they did enough to try to stay afloat and try to give them a chance, but Tampa was just too much for them, pretty much though. But you know, uh, they try to give them a fight, but they just ain't got enough talent to rock with Tampa. Pretty much ain't too much to talk about in that game. Dallas and the Patriots, crazy game. Pretty much Dallas was doing everything in their power to try to get the Patriots that win, but the Patriots didn't want to take it, so Dallas took it. Too many penalties. Very sloppy football, turning the ball over in the red zone. Can't have that, but Dallas still pulled it out because Dallas were the better team. Dallas ain't beat the Patriots in a while, man. So that was to go in Foxborough, even though that Patriots team is not what it used to be in the past, that still was a pretty good win for them, though. They definitely try to put more attention to the run game, but when you try to choke out one thing at Dallas, they're gonna kill you with the other because they balance like that. So that game was the day for them to get killed with the pass, and that's exactly what the Patriots did. Dak threw for about 445 yards, and CD had a monster game winner, man. He turned this. He you know what I mean. He always had it in him, but it's starting to really click now, man. Pretty soon, that's gonna be that. He's gonna be the number one wide receiver soon, though. But right now, it's still Amari, though. Dolphins and the Jaguars. A pretty solid game. Dolphins, ooh, man, you can say I guess they're terrible. But it's crazy though. I mean, I know they didn't have they didn't have the top two corners though, but still, like, you got to win that game. You got to beat the Jaguars. But I did have the Jaguars winning because of that London home field advantage. London like a second home to them. They might as well make them the London Jaguars. Like, pretty much that's like they stomping grounds. And I figure, you take Jacksonville and another team out of their element. They definitely, Jacksonville was gonna definitely have a shot to win, and that's exactly what they did. Tua, man. Tua trash to me. They did not run the ball, which I don't understand. I don't know why would you want Tua to throw the ball 47 times. That doesn't make any sense to me. Like, your leading rusher was Malcolm Brown, 5 carries, 24 yards. Are you serious, bro? That's not winning football, especially going against the Jaguars. Like, come on, you should they should have won that. They should be able to beat the Jaguars in the sleep. But as Mickey Spagnola would say, the more you lose, the closer you are to winning. Well, Jaguars, congratulations. You broke you a 20-game skid in London. There you go. Packers Bears. Aaron Rodgers did it again. When he said he owns Chicago, yeah, that's true. He do own Chicago. But Justin Fields still trying to find his way. I think he's going to turn it on toward the end, like toward the middle and the end of this season. I think he's going to start playing a lot better, which would in turn be good for the Bears, which will give them a shot. I know they was missing a couple of their backs. Hicks is out, things of that nature though. But I think Bears could try to be in the mix though toward the end of the season if they when they get better quarterback play. I think they can be in the mix. But Green Bay won in Chicago and Aaron Rodgers did his thing. Bengals and the Lions. Bengals, they did what they were supposed to do. which was beat a winless team. Another struggle game from Golf. Um, on 42 attempts, you throw 202 yards, no touchdowns and a pick. Yeah, that's not good. Um, but also y'all got to run the ball better. Like your leading rusher is DeAndre Swift with 13 carries, 24 yards and a touchdown. Like that's not gonna get it done. You know what I'm saying? And then that touchdown was in garbage time. But yeah, man, Lions, him and the Jaguars, they're gonna be fighting for that number one pick. Well, the Texans too. The Texans too. It's gonna be one of the, it's gonna be in order. Lions probably pull a couple wins out because they always been kind of they fighting, so they'll probably mess around and lose it. They'll probably go to what, third, maybe Texans first, Jaguars second, Lions third, as far as draft order. But Texans coach, I'm a coach, did what they supposed to do, which was dominate the Texans, man. Held them 3 points, man. Um, they had to have a bounce back win after that choke they did again on Monday Night Football against Lamar, man. They bounced back, man. That was a good win for them, man. You know, I know next week they got them the Niners, so that's gonna be easy money for them. But so I guess I just told you my pick ahead of time. Rams, Giants, yeah, Rams, easy money. They do what they're supposed to do. Pure domination. Rams is banged up. I mean not Rams, but the Giants, they banged up, and you just Rams do what they're supposed to do. Pure point blank. They did what they're supposed to do. Let's see what else we got. We got Chiefs in Washington. Yeah, like I said, I lost faith in Washington, man. I don't know what the hell going on with them, but they are not playing good ball. I don't know if they high off of that last season, but that defense, which I believed in, is playing like straight trash. And they gave up another 30 burger. Even though it's to the Chiefs, what I'm saying, that defense should have did enough. That defense, you know what I mean? Like defense just not good, man. You can say what you want, but they just not playing well. Like they got talent, but they just not playing well. They out here missing it. They run fits, secondary trash. I mean, it just Chiefs, they bounce back. They banged up though, but since they got the extra spot, they should be in the mix this year for the playoffs. Vikings, Panthers struggling right now. But I know they kind of banged up in the secondary though. They kind of in shock right now, but I think the Panthers will start bringing it back, along as they start getting healthy. Gilmore, when Gilmore come back, when Gilmore start playing and they get McCaffrey back, they should try to get on the road and try to compete maybe for one of them last spots in the offs. Panthers are a solid young team. They're a good up and coming team though, but right now they're in a struggle phase and they're struggling right now. And they lost to the Vikings, which I feel like they should have won, but they didn't. And I think it was in Carolina. Ravens and the Chargers. I wasn't expecting that one. Ravens beat that ass. Man, Chargers, they laid an egg, man. Like they didn't run the ball. I don't know. Like Baltimore, their defense is banged up, but their defense is playing ball. Because I had to chalk that little Raider win up as just one of them little first week little things. They had to try to get over things though. But Lamar is just really just willing this team to win. Like that's a real quarterback right there, man. Like Lamar is playing ball. You know what I mean? Man, that was just very shocking that the Chargers laid an egg like that. Like Chargers is the better team to me, but evidently on Sunday that wasn't the case. They Baltimore is getting contributions, by committee at running back, and their defense, they coming together though. They coming together. Their defense is coming together. Gotta give them credit. They fight through all the injuries. You gotta put some respect on the Ravens is looking like. Cardinals and the Browns. I don't know what's going on with the Browns. I thought the Browns was gonna have a better year than this. They're banged up. I think Baker got banged up. Odell got banged up. Hunt got banged up. The other running back didn't play. So Brown's going through some things right now, but definitely wasn't a good showing against the Cardinals. The Cardinals did their thing to stay undefeated. Wasn't close. They did they Dougie, man. Kyler Murray, man, he doing his Dougie right now. You might got to start putting him in a discussion for MVP soon. You keep on, you know what I mean? AJ Green having a resurgence, man. You start to see AJ Green just pop up, man. It's just AJ Green was always that guy, man. He just been hurt. He been hurt. So, but it's like he having a resurgence over here in Arizona, man, which is good for him, man, because I like watching AJ Green play. That boy a baller, man. You know, he probably lost a little step because of all the injuries, though, but he's still him. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, wasn't a good showing for Browns. Their defense is not playing well. Thought the defense was going to be better. They got a pretty good defense on paper, but yeah, on paper, they probably need to fire that Cleveland coach. Yeah, he no good. They need to fire the Bears coach too. He no good too. But Raiders and the Broncos. Raiders came to play. I guess they was happy that John Gruden was left. Man, look, they was playing free. Yeah, they was playing free. You gotta say that was a disappointing loss for Denver because they was at home. They got the real home field advantage, and yeah, they didn't take advantage of that one. Yeah, it wasn't too good for them, but yeah, they quarterback situation with Denver is just not handling. Teddy Bridgewater is not him. It's an average quarterback, and if Teddy Bridgewater gonna succeed, he needs talent. He need that Vikings wide receiver core. He need to be around them Vikings weapons. You don't need to be around Denver. Denver, I mean, even though Judy will hurt, Judy will help when he come back, and Sutton and all them though, but I don't know, man. I say, Judy missing them because Teddy got to be around weapons. So you got to say that the absence of Judy is really affecting his team. Because that's another route runner to get open because Teddy, like I said, Teddy just average, and you can see that. Poor performance against the Raiders for sure. Seattle and Steelers, they battled. Seattle battled, but Geno choked. Like you got to have better ball security than that, homie. Like, come on, bro. It's it's for it's overtime, homie. What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Definitely was a battle, slugfest, man. And Steelers came on top. Um, yeah, man. Like, can't really say too much again because that was. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I really wasn't too interested in this game. Like, I had it on, kind of peeping it out though, but it wasn't too much of an interest for me. All them injuries and Russell Wilson, and you know what I mean. It just they could have flexed that one out, but I rather had it. I rather had this one on Monday night. To be honest with you, I'd rather had the one we had on Monday night, on Sunday night, which brings me to that game. Titans, your AFC representation for the Super Bowl. I knew they was gonna win this game. Titans, they Super Bowl contender, man. I knew they was gonna pound this ball. They took it to the Bills, man. They took it to them, and they're banged up too. They took it to them. Having Julio, like I said on my thing, I said if Julio plays, they win. If he doesn't, they don't win. Julio played and they won. You know what I'm saying? Derek, man, they pounded the hell out of that ball with Derek, though, man. But but then you got to look because he had that 75-yard run, right? Okay, so you take that from his total, he pretty much had like 19 carries for like 45 yards. Got to think about that one. Did he really have success running? The stats say he did though, but as a whole, he broke one. But as a whole, what did you do? But definitely was an impressive win for the Titans. That at the end of the game, with the Bills going for that, I don't disagree with that. I mean, you got confidence. You don't really probably don't think that you don't want to take your chance in overtime. You feel like you got a better chance to win it right now, and you're aggressive. I don't have a problem with that call. I don't. I don't have a problem with that call. I agree with that call. It just didn't work out. So everybody gonna question the call when it don't work out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like yeah, I wouldn't crucify the coach because he made that decision. Like I agree with that decision, but it just backfired and they lost. But an entertaining game nonetheless. Lots of points, lots of entertainment. You know, way to cap off the week. But yeah, man, that's my little recap for the week, man. And you know, until next week, man. Man, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. And your boy out.